future Charlotte here. I just wanted to hop on here and give a very quick review of Space 220. So this was our first experience at Space 220. It is a set menu. I believe there's a 2-course set menu and a 3-course set menu. So we went for the 2 courses. It is slightly on the pricier side, but it's a fantastic experience, from the elevator going all the way up to getting to sit right by the window. Obviously the camera doesn't capture the window quite as well. It does look like a screen on camera, but not quite in person. All of the stuff were fantastic. For the most part, the food is served in a futuristic sort of way. I would highly recommend the prawns and the pasta. That was fantastic. The food we felt was of a very high quality. If I'm right in thinking, it's a Patina owned restaurant. So I think Via Napoli in Epcot is in the Italian pavilion, is also owned by them. So it's not necessarily a completely Disney owned restaurant. So the food is going to be slightly different. My mother and I both had a cocktail, and I will tell you, her cocktail I think was an old fashioned type cocktail with whiskey in it. The drinks are very strong. My mother got quite drunk quite quickly, which was very, very funny. Obviously, you're out there in the sun and in the heat, so just make sure if you're going to have a cocktail that you also have perhaps a glass of water. I did find that some of the menu items were slightly restrictive. I went for a starter that I probably wouldn't have normally got, but because it felt like it was the only thing that I would eat on the menu. So I think if you've got a potentially picky eater or a fussy eater, if you have food sensory issues, either look somewhere else or talk to your server about that. The servers were so fantastic and so helpful. I would definitely recommend it. It's a very interesting and different experience. As with Disney, the price of dining can be quite high because you're also paying for the experience along with the food. But we had a great time. I would definitely go back. I wouldn't order the same cocktail as my mother though. No way, no how. to turn into basically the clips that I have left that are montage clips. We did not go to Space 220 and Sci-Fi Dine-In in the same day. No one can eat that much, although I challenge you to. We went to Sci-Fi Dine-In, which is one of our favourite places to go. You can sometimes get a walk up. You can check on the app to see if you can get a walk up. But if you do want to go, I would recommend you booking in advance. If you take a walk up, normally you're sat at the back and not in the cars, but sitting in the cars are part of the reason why it's so much fun. I actually had a salmon burger, which I didn't know they did, and that was fantastic. Their milkshakes are great. Their desserts are fantastic. Harry and I had a dessert there once. It was a restaurant that I was always a little bit afraid of because I didn't like the sci-fi sort of futuristic 1950s idea of futuristic films that played on the big screen, but they're actually quite charming now. And we just had a fantastic time. Our last day was spent basically just chilling because we had to take the drive back to Miami. It was a fantastic holiday. It was so wonderful. It was different without Annabelle, and I think I go on to say that in the video, but I hope that you have enjoyed this vlog series, even though this particular video is a bit of a mashup of lots of different things and just sort of footage I had left. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that you'll continue to watch our adventures and join us for them, basically. So the time has come and it is our last morning because we are driving back to Miami to fly from Miami. There's no point in us going into the parks, so we're just taking it easy. I have my Haunted Mansion Fast Pass t-shirt on from Childless Millennial Pretzel Co. Holding on to that last little bit of magic. And then we're gonna go. It's very bittersweet, very sad to be going because it's been so wonderful, but if you don't go, you can't come back. And also, I haven't seen Harry in 2 weeks and I miss him a lot, so I'm excited to go home and see him and get back to work. These videos, I've been recording here and there, but I'm not entirely sure what they would look like. So hopefully they've been okay. It's been strange without Annabelle because, well, for a variety of different reasons that I'll go into later, but we normally, you know, one has the camera, one has the phone, and it's not always been appropriate for us to film everything and to take moments like this to talk to you and to talk to the camera and that sort of thing. So I think I'm gonna, well, maybe you've seen it by now, but I'm gonna do a lot of just like montage stuff with me talking over the top. But yeah, I had Gideon's for breakfast. Now we're gonna go. To the end of our March and April vlog series. That can only mean one thing. I'm gonna show you the stuff that I got, but I didn't actually get that much. Not necessarily because I didn't want to, but kind of because I didn't want to. That made so much sense. There was a great array of merch, but they've had quite a lot of issues with suppliers and getting things in, and things would sell out quite quickly. So we were quite limited. We sort of did that thing where you browse and then towards the end of the holiday you purchase, so that you're not carrying around your purchases for however long you're there. And we probably shouldn't have done that, but I am going to show you what we got. So let's get into it. So one of the first things that I got was, I love Disney homeware. it's fantastic. So I got the most magical place on earth. So talented. Tea towel. This came in a set. This came with this tea towel, which is the main reason that I bought the set. It is, if I spin it around, it is kitchen utensils and things you would find in your kitchen, but sort of Disney-ified. So we have a spatula with the monorail on it, we have a Mickey Mouse rolling pin, we have a tiki room whisk, and I just thought that this was really fun. I'll hold it closer so you can see the design. I thought it was really fun and really fantastic, and a really lovely way to be able to add some Disney park magic into your home. I think it's subtle. Is it? I don't know. Well, it's subtle for me. So I was very happy with that. Then, love me a pin, love a pin. I wanted to make sure that I got a 50th pin. So they have loads and loads of 50th pins, but they also have 50th mystery pins, which, if I remember rightly, because it's quite a few months now since I actually went, because life is busy, which is why it's taken me so long to edit these together. There is a mystery pin of some of the icons. So I was so happy with this. So this pin at the bottom that we can see here, should I do that? Would that focus it? I don't know if I'm doing this right. Either way, this was the 50th pin. It's slightly iridescent. It says 50 Walt Disney World, World's Most Magical Celebration, and it has the castle. And then these are the two pins that I got in the mystery box. So I got Epcot ones, not on purpose. They just like happened to be. No, I can't do it. I could never be a beauty influencer. So I got Little Remy because the Ratatouille ride had just opened. And I got Figment, which I was so excited about because he was the one that I really, really wanted. So very happy with my 50th pins. Then I knew I had to get a 50th shirt or a jumper, although it's way too hot to wear a jumper over there. And I didn't like a lot of the 50th designs for apparel, but I did find this t-shirt. I found this. So basically everything I've got can be found in places, you know, like the Emporium and Mickey's of Hollywood and those kind of places, you know, the store at the front of the park that has all the stuff in it. But I only saw this shirt, World of Disney, in Disney Springs, and it is Mickey Mouse. And it says Walt Disney World 50, and the material, I wish there was a way for me to show you and make you feel it, but I can't. It's like cotton, but it's really soft. It's really breathable. So this would be a fantastic top to wear around the parks. It would also be a fantastic top to sleep in, if you know what I mean. That material feels like you could have a good night's sleep in it. They only did Mickey. I couldn't see Minnie or Pluto or Goofy or anything like that in this design. But I really liked it, and actually this was the only one I liked. Obviously Mickey is wearing his 50th outfit, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And then finally, this is probably my favorite purchase. I could have not purchased anything else and I would have been happy, but we were there for the 50th. I wanted to make sure that we definitely got some 50th pins and t-shirts. Now, currently for the 50th, they have quite a few different ranges and lines of merch, such as like the Luxe collection, and the Vault collection is the one that has got most people very excited. Due to supplier issues, there wasn't that much Vault merch available in sizes and styles that I would purchase, but there was this, and this is quite possibly the best thing I've ever bought in my entire life. So the Vault collection contains a lunchbox that looks exactly like this. It's like a tin lunchbox that they had way back when Walt Disney World first opened, and they have turned that lunchbox into a bag. So if you can see on the front, you can see Mickey, Donald and Pluto, and you can see the monorail in the background with the castle, and then we flip it around, and this is when things get really interesting. And we have the Country Bears. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bear Band Bear will play, what is it? The good old key of G, the Bear Band Bear, the Bear Band? What does he say? His diction is terrible. I can understand him. I can't understand him. But anyway, look at them. Look at them. They are missing the little one. He's like burp burp with his little cuddly teddy bear. But this is fantastic. Now, the pins and the t-shirt and the tea towels were all sort of $30 or under. This bag is $70, so it is slightly more expensive, but It is a Loungefly bag. So I love the fact that Disney kind of collaborated with Loungefly. It's got the Walt Disney World, the old symbol, all in the lining, and it also comes with a strap, a shoulder strap, so we don't just have to hold it. But I just think that this is the most perfect little bag. It's another one to add to a Loungefly collection if you have one, if you have a growing one. And it doesn't necessarily look like a Loungefly one. I think it's quite unassuming. And I am absolutely obsessed with this. I will be taking this with me everywhere, literally everywhere. I love it. This is my favorite purchase. And then I got Harry a t-shirt and a pin, but he has put those away, so I cannot show you those. But those were the things I got. It wasn't a massive haul. We spent most of the time, to be honest with you, just enjoying the fact that we were back and that we were there in the magic and getting used to Genie Plus. It has its issues. It's quite interesting. We were able to work our way around it, but I can completely see why people have an issue with it. It's not FastPass Plus. It doesn't work the same way, and I don't understand why you would change something like FastPass Plus when it made sense. So hopefully they're going to sort things out. I'm not going to make a video talking about Genie Plus. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. There's so many videos out there explaining how you should use it, explaining what people like and what people don't like, and I would advise you to go and look at those people, because we used it for only 2 weeks and we managed to pay for it basically with an offer. When we booked our tickets, if we bought Genie Plus within a certain time frame, we got it for a cheaper price, so we'd said let's just do it. I think we will be getting it when we go in September. It would make sense for us, especially because it will be Annabelle's first time back in the parks since the pandemic. So yeah, so that was our haul, and as I said, this has been our vlog series. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope that you will continue to follow along with our adventures. Obviously, we've got a Disney trip planned. We will be on the Wish, and then hopefully we'll have other things planned, maybe a Disneyland Paris vlog or 2, who knows. But until then, keep yourself well, keep yourself magical. I haven't got a sign off. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you hear that? That's the ice cream van. Well, that's my sign off. Bye, guys.